Alright, so day 35, full factory tour, well, warehouse tour. I will first run through it without everything running and then run through it with it running. The yellow lines here are all of the input lines. So each door has its own line. This is mildly suboptimal. I believe the correct ratio is about 1.25 scanner lines fully upgraded to get full throughput from a given door, but I don't know how to make a 5-to-1 belt balancer in this game if we are going by like Factorio terms there. So, I will give full credit to Raya Streams for this design for the scanners. This cargo diverter puts it in the cargo prohibited, well, contents prohibited scanner if needed, but otherwise will go straight through onto the green approved line. The green approved line comes up and over. The original Raya Streams design instead had the red bridged over every single green line, so I changed that for the green lines to be bridged over the red line instead. The sticker gets applied here, then anything that is not a road package keeps going on the green line, and the purple line is road. The purple line comes all the way over here, will go into this one and also into that one over there. So we'll just follow that real quick to give a quick tour here. This is a single bridger. This is not ideal, but there's usually not enough road packages for this to back up meaningfully. This is 14 tiles away, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 tiles away for a tier 3 launcher conveyor, and this will continue to pick up anything that manages to bug through the launcher conveyor. This is the pink line, is the rail line, so all of the rail storage will then go into here. I do have the mod which adds a auto unpauser. I believe that the mechanic that you have to pause and unpause these manually is rather obnoxious, so I went for, I don't think of it as cheating, to add that in. So you'll see each of these. Pink is for rail, blue is for maritime, which makes sense. Again, maritime pauser conveyor, and then your airline pauser conveyor. Each one of these is 2 bays of 10 cargo racks each. You have your loaders, unloaders, exactly what you would expect. Smart conveyors like this pretty much act like a binary counter, so everything kind of gets shoved in down the line. The orange is going to be your air, so anything that isn't road gets filtered out here. This gets backed up. I do need to refactor this a little bit. And then rail gets split out here. Anything that isn't rail continues forward. Maritime gets split off here, and then anything left on this line should simply be air. So that is the design, and then I can start the day and let this run to show you the design in action. So you should be able to see from here, the doors should be pretty much synchronized. Yep, the doors are synchronized, which means that I am currently running at full throughput. That will probably change throughout the day, though. Some doors do just not work. I believe in part this is because they stop almost a whole conveyor space back when they are coming out of the truck. So any input line that starts on a corner like this actually slows down the throughput a lot more than they would otherwise. So I need to refactor these to not start with a corner. The only problem that I'm going to have with that is going to be this second input bay here, because this road line lines up perfectly, so I would have to bring it out one and just do some janky stuff to manage to not start this one on a corner. This one converted into 3, so I have essentially full throughput since the bridgers are blocking. Only one thing can be at the on a whole bridger at a time, for those who aren't aware. So 3 to 1, this is, well, 1 to 3, then this is why I also have 2 bridgers for each of the green inputs, and it seems to be working just fine. And so you might think that this might have a problem, but everything just gets sort of tossed down in, and it goes straight in. I have never had a problem with unreliability of just tossing the parcels directly into the chute. And that's the gist of the design. I don't know that there are any problems with it. There are a few things that might be able to be optimized, but other than a couple problems, this seems to be able to handle full throughput and doesn't back up on items as long as I clean out the storage bays each day for the air and maritime. I'd be happy to take input on it if someone has a different idea, but I'm pretty sure that this is almost as close as you're going to get to perfection. We can see if the doors are still, yeah, you can see that the doors are no longer 100% synced. Yeah, those two close first, and then the other one, that one closes, and that one closes, which means that I do have some slight delay on throughput, but not really a problem.